Hey,
Hey, how's everything today?
not bad. How are you?
Good, good, good. Jagger from the band Lynx, Canadian band. You weren't the original singer, right, of the band, and then you joined in 2021,
Yeah, that's correct.
right? How'd you get the gig?
Well, yeah. So I was just scrolling through Facebook, as one does, and saw a little post on our local music page here, looking for a lead singer for a hair metal band, and I've always been a huge fan of hair metal, so figured why not give her a shot, and here we are, a couple years later.
Cool, cool, cool. Now the new album, Claws Out, just came out in 2024, and it's on vinyl. So, that got to be pretty cool, huh? Having that big vinyl in your hand.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a bit surreal finally holding that in my hand. It's looking at something that I made. Really, really cool experience that, and we had the tapes made as well, the cassette tapes. Those were really sweet. So super analog and really cool feeling just holding that in my hand and seeing something that was in my brain originally. It's now physical in this world. So pretty
Right.
cool stuff.
Cool, cool. It must have been cool, like showing your parents or your siblings the album and just them like looking at it and say, "Yeah, that's my brother," or "That's my son," or that has to be a cool feeling.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's been years of me saying, I mean, since kindergarten, every year when they ask you what you want to be when you grow up, I've said I want to be a rock star. So it's nice to have something to show for it finally.
Cool, cool, cool. Now, one of the videos is Hell in High Heels. Is that off this new album?
That's correct. Yeah, it's second single released off this album. It's a really fun track. I wrote that one. One of the first songs I actually wrote for this album was "Hell in High Heels," and super excited for that video. I mean, when we sat down with our videographer, the only thing I said to him was I want as much fire as possible. So we tried
Right.
to capture that as best we could.
Cool, cool, cool. I mean, you must have pretty good backing, and making videos and stage clothes and stage wear and everything going. So, you must have a pretty good management.
Yeah, we're actually self-managed right now. We have some people helping us as far as our PR stuff goes, but it's all done internally right now.
Cool, cool, cool. You think that's best for the band? I think so.
Right now, it's working pretty well, so we're happy with it.
Right, right. Would you like to go with a label or not really?
I'd like to personally. It definitely helps as far as like getting those bigger tours booked and stuff like that. So in the future, it's definitely something I'm looking for.
Cool, cool. Do you mainly play in Canada?
Yes, right now we've only played in Canada as of right now, but we're trying to figure out a way to get overseas or over across the states as well.
Right, right. Now the new video, Pull the Trigger. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty simple video. I always wanted something kind of grungy, kind of a little bit of like that post-apocalyptic feel, and we figured this song's kind of more of a war cry of sorts, so it didn't really need a something too cinematic. So just a simple lyric video is what we decided to go with, and we're really liking it. It turned out pretty good. So
Cool. Do you play a lot of dates or not really?
we used to a lot. When I first joined the band, we played I think it was 36 shows in the one summer and it was really busy, but we've decided when we kind of lay off a little bit, just try not to oversaturate the market here. So mostly playing festivals this year and trying to book for next year's big tour is what we're hoping for.
Now tell me a little bit about Blowing Fire. I saw some
Blowing fire, yeah.
video.
It was yeah, it was really really fun. Yeah. Back in high school, I figured out you can fill your mouth with cornstarch and blow fireballs. So I used to do that at parties a lot.
Uh-huh.
We used to have these big bush parties back in BC, and I'd go around spitting 8 foot fireballs into the sky.
Uh-huh.
And when we were figuring out how we can get more fire into this video, I threw out the idea like, oh, I know how to blow fireballs if that's something we want to
Uh-huh.
do.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're in my garage, things covered in newspapers everywhere, and I'm spitting fireballs at the ceiling. So a little bit of a fire hazard to say the least, but it was definitely worth it in my opinion.
Was it definitely a learning experience? Did you learn from somebody or just tried it out on your own?
It's yeah, trial and error.
Uh-huh. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
You never got caught on fire yet, did you?
Not yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
I asked Gene Simmons about that. He could tell you that, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's been on fire quite a bit. Michael Jackson
Yeah.
too, you
Oh
know.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So do you plan on coming to the United States, you think?
Yeah, that's our plan. We have some stuff in talks right now. Nothing figured out as far as dates so far, but we've got a lot of stuff in the talks, and we're trying to make it out of the States as soon as we can.
Right, right, right. How does your family feel about your success? I see you on cover of magazines now and like all kinds of stuff. I says for a young band, you're doing really well.
Thank you. Yeah, no, they're excited about it. I think they're feeling the same way I do. Is I've been happy with where I am, but I always want to get more going for me. So I mean, they're feeling the similar way, right? Where covers are cool, but I mean, I'd like to have three or four, right?
Right? Yeah, definitely, definitely. How's it when somebody comes and asks for your autograph?
Definitely really fun. I mean, it's part of my adolescent self's dream. It's getting recognized and having to do the autographs and signings and photos. It's really surreal.
Cool, cool, cool. Now, if you got a chance to go out on tour with somebody, who would it be?
Oh, my dream bands on tour would be the Struts. It would
Oh
be
yeah, I
really
love them.
fun.
Yeah,
The Struts would be awesome. Our friends from the city Chilio, I love playing with those guys. That'd be really fun. Or Play Royale.
right. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. What was the first album you ever bought? Actually,
The first album I bought was I think it was A Flair for the Dramatic by Pierce the Veil.
cool, 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 cool. And
Yeah.
cool. What do you listen to now?
I listen to everything really. As the past few weeks, it's been a lot of pop punk, a lot of Neck Deep, Real Friends, that kind of stuff. But I always find myself going back to the classics, the Skid Row, the Motley Crue, Cinderella, Rat.
Right. Cool, cool, cool. Uh, can you just imagine you playing like the band playing on like the Monsters of Rock tour, like the cruise and stuff as a young
Yeah,
band?
that's that
Just imagine
that
that,
that'd be amazing. Yeah, and
right?
that's something we're working towards, right? It's definitely a dream of mine. So hopefully one day we can make that happen.
Cool, cool. Because you definitely get noticed. People can't get off the boat, so like,
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
one way or another, you're gonna see me.
yeah, right, yeah, 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 yeah. How about all your stage gear and stuff like that? Ain't that kind of expensive for you as a young band?
Yeah. I mean, it's stuff I've collected over the years. I'm always looking for new things. Whenever I see it here and there, I'll pick up a piece. So definitely, it wasn't like a one-time purchase kind of thing. I've just been growing it through time. So not super bad financial decision, but still not the best.
Is there anything in your life that really changed you in the direction to music compared to something else?
Well, growing up, I was always surrounded by music. My dad was a touring musician. He played drums. He's played drums professionally for over 30 years now. So growing up, he was like the local drum teacher, and watching him play in bands and stuff, I always wanted to play drums, and so I started playing drums when I was 6 years old,
Right.
and from there just grew more and more passion for music, and kind of realized this is it for me.
What was the last concert you attended?
Ooh, last one. Well, I was just at Alternative Waves just this past weekend, so I saw a bunch of bands there. But the last concert I went to was Skid Row with Buck Cherry.
Right, right. Well, that's cool,
Yeah,
Bill. You know.
yeah, really good. I got to see Eric Gronwall before he left the band, and he was just amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I got to see him in Heat. So like
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was pretty cool, So
yeah.
but uh what would you compare your music to or your band to? More rock, heavy metal, pop? What would you consider the band?
We definitely take a lot of hair metal influence, a lot of 80s stuff, but at the end of the day, we like to try and kind of modernize it in a way that isn't really be done from what we see in the local area, at least. So it's a bit of a hard rock 80s fusion kind of thing with it definitely is like there's a lot of pop influences in the way I write my melodies. Pop music is popular for a reason, right? And that's
Right.
kind of what I try and take influences from as many places as I can. So always looking for new music and always trying to stay passionate and diligent with my writing.
Well, Now your stage persona, have you changed your makeup at all? Like I know I saw pictures with some makeup and stuff like that. Are you still learning like what you want, or you just changed it on
I've
purpose?
we've kind of settled on the look I'm doing right now. If you take a look at the album art on
Right.
the big cat, you can see in its skin is etched in my same decals that I put on my face there. So we've kind of settled on this look for now, but we'll see what time has to tell.
Cool, cool. What does image mean to you on stage?
I mean, it was just a lot, right? I mean, it's the first thing you see when you see a band. Before you even hear them, you're surrounded by the atmosphere and the way the band looks, right? So, it's in the culinary world, they say you eat with your eyes first, right? So,
Right.
as much as important it is to sound good, I think it's just as important to look good too.
Good, good, good. Especially like me, I'm a photographer. I want to see a show. I
Right.
don't want to see plain Jane. Like I want to see
Right.
something. So
Exactly. Yeah.
stuff like
I
that.
mean, that's what we've always thought too. Like, it doesn't matter if we're playing for 20 minutes or an hour and a half, right? We're gonna dress up and play the same show we would no matter what. Because when you go to see Lynx, you're going to see Lynx. You're not going to see something half-assed.
Right, right. What about is the average venue in Canada, the size?
In Calgary, most of them are 300-400. Some are a little bit smaller, some are definitely a bit bigger. Most of the venues we've been playing recently are like kind of that mid-sized couple hundred venues.
Right, right, right. Are you writing material for the next album, even though this one just came out already?
You know it. I'm always writing. And same with the other guys. Like whenever we have an idea, it's try and get it on paper into our DAW as soon as possible. It's always good to hold on to the ideas, right? I mean, even for this album that just dropped, there's 3 or 4 or 5 songs that didn't make it onto this album just because we're trying to handpick what we find best. So every time we come up with an idea, we always think this could be the next album or the next single or the next whatever. Just always writing, always trying to stay busy.
Well, what do you do in your spare time?
I drink. I like to play video games with my buddies. I'm a big Pokemon nerd, so I collect a lot of Pokemon stuff. And yeah, it's games and drinking. I like to go out to karaoke bars and whatnot and kind of go incognito mode and sing there.
Cool, cool, cool. What is a dream come true for you?
Dream come true is a stadium tour. That'd
Yeah, yeah,
be that'd be incredible.
yeah. With like Aerosmith and Stones opening up.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
amazing, man.
you know.
Dream
So,
that and a stadium tour and doing hot ones. Those are top there up there for me.
do you guys have anything planned for the rest of the year?
Yeah, so we've got Armstrong Metal Fest coming up. Super excited about that show. We're playing alongside the Browning and a bunch of other huge bands, and we're super excited for that. Got a couple more videos coming out this year, and yeah, writing, recording, and trying to get ready to launch some new singles.
Cool, cool. Well, Jagger, it's nice to meet you, and it's great talking to you. Would you like to say anything to the fans in conclusion?
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Brian, thank you for having me. Make sure to check out our music. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you can get music, Amazon. Check out our website. We've got tons of merch on there and all the information for what's the next shows we're playing. That'll be on there. That's www.lynxrocks.com. And yeah, thanks for checking us out, guys.
Thanks a lot. Talk to you later, man.
Thanks a lot.
Bye bye.